Let's get into it. This is what I got for y'all. I have elastic, 2 different sizes. I have tape, my scissors, some needle and thread, and some spools of tulle, different shades of pink. I got some pretty sparkly dark color pink. I have a lighter color pink with some sparkle to it, and I have just a medium shade of pink. And also I have a piece of cardboard. That's very important to be used when making a tutu. You always need that. All right, don't forget that cardboard. Very important. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about why I have two. This one right here, this is gonna be the tutu that goes, of course, around the waist. And I wanted to show you all that you see I have the black thread. Now normally you would use white thread, but I had black, so you won't be able to see the black anyway. So that's gonna be the tutu. After I make the tutu, I'm going to make a headband to match the tutu. And you see that I still have to sew that. I wanted to leave that unsewed to show you all that you have to make sure you sew both parts of the elastic, you know, just to give it a more secure stability when making a tutu. All right. And also you need your ruler, and you need that because you want to make sure that you measure your cardboard based on the length of your tutu that you want. I have my tool, I have my 18-inch cardboard, I have tape, and I also have my trusty dusty scissors. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is take the tool, and I'm going to actually attach it to the top of the cardboard with a piece of tape. This makes sure that the tool stays in place while you are wrapping the tool around the cardboard. Very important step. Make sure you use that tape. Okay, so now after it's attached to the cardboard, I'm going to begin to wrap it around the cardboard about 20 times. You can either hold the spool of tulle in your hand and wrap it, or you can drop the tool down to the floor. Whichever is easier for you, you should do. I'm wrapping this 20 times around. My cardboard is 18 inches because I want my tutu to be 9 inches long. If you want your tutu to be a certain amount of inches, make sure that you make your cardboard long enough. If you want a 10-inch tutu, your cardboard has to be about 20 inches because once you cut it in half, you fold the tool over. So you'll be very upset if you wanted 10 inches and you only made a 10-inch cardboard. When you fold it in half, you're going to get 5. So just make sure you keep that in mind when you're doing that. I just wanted to give you all that little tidbit, okay? So after I'm done, I'm going to now cut the spool because I'm done wrapping it around. I went up to the top. I'm going to cut the last piece of tulle off that's attached to the spools because I don't want to wrap it anymore. And then that's what I'm doing in this one. See, I'm cutting it off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather the tulle together on both sides to just make sure it's separated. And I'm going to go back to the top and I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut it at the top and make sure that you cut every piece of tulle together, you know. So that's what I'm doing here. And after I finish cutting this, I'm going to go on the other side and I'm going to do the exact same thing. And again, you see I'm holding the tool as I'm doing it. When I'm cutting it, make sure you hold it because you don't want the tool to start sliding around because then it's going to be uneven pieces. So make sure that you're holding it with your hand. So now that the tool is now free, and I still do believe that I left a piece attached, and I'll take care of that. Make sure, this is what it's going to look like when you're done, except for the attached piece. So I'm going to repeat the process, the other 2 pieces, and when I come back, I'm going to show you everything done. So here you have all 3 colors of my tool cut that I'm going to be using to create the tutu. All my different 3 shades of pink. And of course, like I told you, my tutu is going to be 9 inches. So that is approximately 18 inches of tutu. And I did about 20, wrapped it about 20 times around the cardboard. So next you'll see the tutu getting put together and me in action. Okay, you all. So this water jug here, this gallon jug I'm going to use to put the elastic around as I create the tutu. So I have my 3 pieces of tulle ready to go. And I didn't tell you all that I had cut one of them a little shorter than the others. So I'm going to put the elastic around the gallon jug. And so now I'm going to put I'm going to start with 3 pieces of tulle because I want them to kind of, the colors to be kind of mixed throughout. So I'm going to start with 3 pieces of tulle. So I'm going to make sure that I have them even. I'm going to make like a little loop at the top. You're going to stick it underneath. I'm sticking it underneath. You see where my finger is? Then you're going to pull the tulle through. Pull it through, and then you just pull a little bit. You don't have to make it really, really tight. You don't want it to be really, really tight. And so after you get that piece on, you're going to repeat the process. Now, one thing that I did do is in the video, I'm just showing you how I put the 3 pieces of tulle together, but it's good, a good idea to make sure that you have your tulle already, you know, sectioned off. If you're going to do 3 pieces, just have them already ready so you don't have to start pulling them and trying to put them together. It'll go quicker for you. Okay, so then again, I'm putting the tulle underneath of the elastic with the little loop. I have my finger through the little loop. See my fingers? And then I'm grabbing the tulle and I'm pulling again. And I'm making sure that they're close together, not too tight. And sometimes when you are, of course, doing the tutu, the elastic has a tendency to bend a little bit or start twisting. It's okay. Just, you know, untwist it and it'll be fine. It's not going to get twisted under the tutu. So I'm going to get a little bit closer so you all can see I'm just repeating the whole process again. See my fingers? And I'm pulling the tulle. Some people, they put a rubber band on the end of it, you know, to keep the tulle, get it out of the way when they're continuing to do the tutu. But I'm going to just keep on, you know, going. Because this tutu is, like I said, it's for a child. So it's not going to take that long to do. So here I'm showing you, look how full it looked already. So now you'll notice I still have my 3 pieces together. But my plan is I'm not going to keep doing 3 because I want it to be full in some places. I want it to be like, you know, sporadically through where it's full. And then I might put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Then I might go back to 3 pieces. So it just depends on really how I feel as a creator as to how I want the tutu to look. So I'm still repeating the process with the tulle, putting it through, pulling it. And it's really, really quick and simple to do. You know, you don't have to worry about sewing anymore. And it's starting to look how full it's looking. And, you know, I'm pretty much that's about pretty much like halfway done. And it's really that quick. It doesn't take that long. So I just wanted to turn it and show you. See, I'm pretty much almost done. And I did switch up. I started with the 3 piece of tulle, and then I did a couple of 1, getting a little closer. And so you can't even see where the black was, where I used the thread, because like I said, you can't really tell. You're not going to see the black thread when I sewed it on there. So voila, here it is. The tutu is finished. Perfect. See how I got the little short pieces throughout it? That's how I wanted the tutu to look. And the tutu was fabulous. And it is for the birthday girl. And she's going to look amazing in her tutu. So I'm actually going to add some little teeny pink gems to the tutu also. I'm not going to do that part right here, but I just want you all to see just how quick that is. And that's how you make an amazing tutu for an awesome birthday gift.